There is no need to panic. Calm down. Okay, yes, 1-0 away at Andorra, even though it was in Barcelona, is sort of not a great result on paper in terms of the squad we've got. But it's so obvious that they were fatigued. You know how many games these players have got to play? More games that obviously came in with Champions League as well. You've got the players having to play the Club World Cup, I think, was it the week next week or the week after? It's so obvious that the energy just wasn't there. And that's not on Tuchel. That's not on the players. I think they are just tired. Madueke was probably a bright spark, to be fair. You know, he did well with the assist for Kane. He had that chance at the end that maybe he should have buried, but there's nothing to worry about. My only qualm is calling this geezer up and playing him in those games. Listen, and I'm not trying to make this personal. I haven't got any issue with Jordan Henderson whatsoever, but this is a perfect opportunity to bed in players like Adam Wharton, to really solidify the future of that England midfield. And you're putting him in there, and I do think England are doing that purely and solely for the reason of I think they're lining him up for a job at the FA. For whatever reason, they're going to keep calling him up. They're going to keep playing him. Tuchel said he's a leader. He's great for training sessions. Whatever, that's great, but he's probably not going to go to the World Cup, surely. He didn't really have a lot to do, but I will focus on Jordan Henderson as a great moment for him to be England's second most capped goalkeeper. Listen, there's no way he's catching Shilton. I think he's about 49 caps behind Shilton, but he's always been fantastic for England. He's very rarely let us down. The tournaments, he's been brilliant, penalties specifically as well. There was a massive sort of psychological barrier that we had with that. He's a very reliable goalkeeper, and I will always remember him, when his day comes that he stops playing for England, as a very reliable player and just fantastic. You love his passion. Overall, there's nothing to worry about, honestly. Like I say, my only qualm is calling Henderson up and playing him in games like this, but we won the game. That's the main thing. All you want on that board is the 3 points, is the belief that the players have won that game and they can carry that. I don't know how the Senegal game's going to go on Tuesday. I'm going to that. I didn't go to Barcelona for this because I spent a lot of money at football recently, and on top of that as well, it just seemed really weird to have the game in Barcelona on a weekend where there's a festival, but that's FIFA, UEFA, whoever for you. But there's nothing to watch. Listen, give the geezer time, see how the next qualifiers go, and we'll go from there.